I don't think I've seen a more sloppy game of football played in my life. 7-7 Cal TCU going into overtime of the Cheez-It Bowl. TCU just missed a game-winning field goal. This is the worst game of football I have ever seen. I mean, I can't believe that guy from TCU missed it. Um, I think there were 7 interceptions thrown, 6 in the first half, I think. It's been absolutely pitiful. But, hey, at least we get to stream for overtime. Gotta be quiet. I'm in a hotel room. I'm actually not in my normal spot. I'm down in Kentucky visiting family, so I'm gonna have to stream from a hotel room. My parents are asleep, so I must be very quiet. But, how are you guys? It's very late. I probably shouldn't be streaming, but hey, it's overtime. Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm in Bowling Green, Kentucky, if you know where that is. What's up, boys from D? I can't believe that guy missed that field goal. That was awful. But we'll have to see. Kentucky or Louisville? I'm gonna be rooting for Louisville, but I think Kentucky will win. That, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Zach Kostoff? I have no idea how to pronounce your last name. It's what is it? Kostoff? Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce that. But hey, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. We're in a commercial going into OT of the Cheez-It Bowl between Cal and TCU. Duke or Clemson? Clemson, most likely. Or in basketball, Duke. In football, Clemson. But we're just waiting for OT here. I think TCU's only touchdown came off a really big return, and then they punched it in later. The guy got like a 60-yard return to like the 20, and then they punched it in. But this has been a good game. I mean, not really. This has been the most sloppy game of football I think I've ever seen. But, hey, yeah, Tennessee and Michigan should be ahead of Duke. Coin toss determines offense or defense or end of field. Each team gets one possession from the 25-yard line. No game clock. Must go for 2-point conversions after the third OT. I hope we don't get a LSU Texas A&M 8 OT. Okay. Hey, college football talk. Tennessee beat Gonzaga. Something y'all couldn't do. All right, coin toss. Okay, so TCU won the toss, and they choose to have defense first. You're gonna be live for Lightning Flyers game. Nice. But going into OT here. Sorry if this is shaking. Gotta hold my phone. I don't have anywhere to put it. But I'm hoping this game's ending in single overtime and not 7 overtime. Honestly, if this goes past 3 overtimes, I'm not gonna stay up for it. Oh, there's been 8 interceptions in this Cheez-It Bowl, 4 for each team. Your Cowboys are going for that. That makes no sense. Yeah, Uncle Luke is right. My Bulls have only won 7 games. I'm actively wanting them to lose so they can get a good pick. All right, Cal from the 25-yard line hands it to their running back, running left, cutting up, and he only gets about 3 yards at most. So it'll be second down. Quincy, the Bears are going to beat the Vikings and Eagles. Will beat the Redskins. The Eagles make the playoffs, so they're going to beat the Bears in the playoffs. Interesting. My Cowboys are going to the playoffs. LOL, I'm so tired. My brain is dead. I know that feeling. I thought most of you guys would be asleep by now, but 2nd and 7 now. Cal with an empty backfield, five wide receivers. Back pump fake under a heavy blitz, rolls out, fires one out of bounds and incomplete. Yeah, if the Eagles beat the Bears in the play, I honestly don't want to play the Eagles. I'd rather play the Vikings than the Eagles, to be honest. Oh, the Bulls lost. Let's go. I saw that they lost to. I forgot how they lost to, but as long as the Bulls keep losing, that's good. I'm actively wanting the Bulls to lose just so we get a high pick. All right, 3rd and 7 for Cal. The QB backs up, looks to throw, fires, intercepted. TCU back the other way. 45-50, 45-40, makes the cut 30, 25, 20, 15. Oh my God. TCU with an interception and brings it all the way down to the other 10. That's the 9th interception this game. Oh my goodness. He threw it right in his hands. Wow. That's amazing. Johnson with the interception. So wait a minute. He returned it down to the other 10-yard line. So do they get it at that 10-yard line or do they just get it at the 25? I'm confused. Great interception by TCU, by the way. But both offenses have been piss poor. I mean, this is the worst offensive game I think I've seen in a long time. They might get TCU for a block in the back. Oh, shoot. Look at this. Look at that klutz. That klutz just fell on the field. That's hilarious, dude. One of the TCU coaches was like running down and he fell onto the field because he's a huge klutz. And they got TCU for a sideline interference because he fell onto the. That's funny. That's funny. The dude just like tripped onto the field. That's hilarious. Okay, so now TCU gets it at the 40 after that penalty. That could cost them. TCU from the 40-yard line. QB rolls out, fires, screen pass, caught at the 40, and he dances up to the 35. So they have to go back 15 yards because that guy fell on the field. Dang. What if this game keeps going because of that penalty? That would be bad. All right, 2nd and 6. 7 losses in a row. All right. 2nd and 6. TCU hands it off to their running back, and he dives forward, and it'll be about a yard short. How did... Dude, honestly, you guys are talking about the Panthers. The Panthers are... The Steelers game was what hurt them. They were 6-2, and that killed all their momentum. 3rd and 1, and they haven't won a game since. 3rd and 1. It's a handoff up the middle, and TCU has a first down, and their guy almost broke free, but he was shoestring tackled. Anyway, for Carolina, two things. The blowout loss to the Steelers hurt them a lot. And then it was the game against the Lions where they went for 2 when they really could have just kicked it and tied it. That was bad. QBS, who will win, Cowboys versus Seahawks? That's tough because you always like to take the home team in the playoffs. But I think Seattle's a better team, and they've been looking better, so I think I would take the Seahawks. TCU hands it up the middle, running back, plows forward for about 6 yards. That interception by TCU could win them this game. Eric Washington needs to be fired. Yeah, he does. He definitely does. Yeah, I'd probably take the Seahawks in that game. ST. Anybody see me? Says boys from D. I think that answers your question. 2nd and 5. TCU hands it up the middle again, and this time their running back can only get 1 yard. Of all games, the Cheez-It Bowl. I mean, it's OT. I mean, I was really bored and I can't really go to sleep, so why not do a quick stream for the Cheez-It Bowl? I mean, hey, St. Louis Cardinals better than Rustavana Central? Maybe. I mean, we'll have to see. It's between the Cardinals, Brewers, and Cubs. So 3rd and 2. You want to just run this up the middle because their kicker already missed a field goal to win the game. It's a handoff to the right side, and their running back dives forward. I don't think he's there. I think he's short. I think he's short. I think he's short. I mean, he had nowhere to go, and he just tried to fall over the first down marker. They gave him the first down, okay. First down for TCU. From the 14, they hand it up the middle again, and he only gets 1 yard again. TCU trying to win this game. Texas A&M, NC State, who do you have? NC State, probably. Or, no, you're talking about football, my bad. I thought you were talking about basketball. My bad. Texas A&M, because they were really good against LSU, the game I saw. They've been good all season. I think they've proved more than NC State. 2nd and 9. It's a handoff running left again, and their running back is stuffed up for a 1 yard loss. Oh, it's too many Cowboys in here. Texas A&M doesn't play defense, especially with their broken secondary. I'm still going to take them over NC State. 3rd and 10 for TCU. QB hands it up the middle. This is piss poor play calling. They handed it up the middle 3 times in a row, or like 8 times in a row if you count. Oh my god. All right, they got to send. Their kicker missed one from like 40 yards. That would have won the game. And now they got to send him out for a. Or no, they're sending out a different kicker now. Gary Patterson sending out a different kicker. This is a pretty. I'll show you guys the TV in a second. Jonathan Song for the win. Timeout was called. Cal is icing him. Mahomes or Breeze for MVP? I'm going to go neither and say Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers, I think, is having a better year than Mahomes and Breeze because think about this. My dad said something that I thought was pretty interesting. He said if Rivers had half of the supporting cast as Mahomes, Rivers would be 14-0 or 16-0 or however many weeks there are so far. And I mean, I think Rivers is doing arguably better than Mahomes with way less of a supporting cast. Jonathan Song for the win. Yep. Congratulations, TCU. Y'all won the Cheez-It Bowl and one of the most disgusting games I ever saw. I picked Cal, so I was wrong. Um, GG Cal, GG TCU. It was tough defensive football with 9 interceptions. Um, Shout out to any TCU fans in here if there are any of you. Um, right down the middle. Got them the win. They're playing at the Arizona Diamondback Stadium, I think. Yeah, they are. Dang, Jonathan Song, he was pulled at the end of regulation. And then they put him in for the game winner. Hey, I mean, that game was boring from start to finish, but hey, gotta feel good for Jonathan Song, that kicker. Probably the best moment of his career. Bro, how can you not give it to Mahomes? If you didn't, you gotta give it to a dude throwing TD passes. I would give it to Mahomes, but I feel like Phillip Rivers has been having a better year with way less of a supporting cast. So, like, okay, let's go running backs. Well, since Kareem Hunt was there most of the time, we'll take Kareem Hunt or Melvin Gordon. I'd take Kareem Hunt, and it's showing that with the absence of Kareem Hunt, they're hurting. I mean, lost to the Chargers, Phillip Rivers' team. Keenan Allen or Tyreek Hill, I don't know. That's pretty even, but I think, hey, it's tough to tell. But we'll have to see. Hold on, we got Type 1 if Kemba Walker is underrated. Hold on. Type 3 if they're... You guys are thinking the Rams are overrated? I don't know, because the Rams had been looking unstoppable, came in to our house in Soldier Field and met the best defense in the NFL. Couldn't do jack about it. And then lost to the Eagles at home, which was bad. And then, I don't know, but if the Rams lose and the Bears win, then we're getting a first round bye, which would be great. But I don't think that'll happen. Um, but hey, any last words you guys would like to say in chat? I mean, any last things you want to say? Yo, Quincy, tell the Bears to please beat the Vikings. Well, here's the thing. I would say for the Bears, Quincy, Cowboys overrated, probably. It, I was thinking the Bears should rest their starters, but if we win and the Rams lose, we could get a first round bye. So the Bears are probably going to play the starters. So, Eagles going back to back. Got to make the playoffs first, but. Hey, Waterboy report. Just caught the end of this stream, man. Cheez-It Bowl just ended on a game-winning field goal. But while you're in here, we're doing some last sort of thoughts on any sports. If you got any, feel free to share them. I'll respond to your sports hot takes. Don't think so, my man. Don't think my mom's staring at me. I don't think so. Quincy, your Panthers will be back next year. Maybe. You see, what I'm worried about with the Bears is that we're gonna turn into the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, remember when the Jaguars were really good and they had that star defensive team, and then this year they turned into absolute garbage? I'm hoping that doesn't happen with the Bears. But Yeah, I hope we're the real deal. I thought the Jaguars were the real deal. I may or may not have picked them to win the Super Bowl. Let's not talk about that. But we'll have to see. What are you saying about the Bears and Jags? Yeah, I hope we don't turn into them. But um, yeah. Hey, it is what it is. Yeah, they're similar. Great defenses with bad QBs. I do think Mitch Trubisky is better than Blake Bortles if we have that. Jags went from great to we don't talk about them. Yeah, I mean, people are saying the Bears are legit, and I really hope they are. I'm just really worried that we don't win that. Let's not talk about the fact that I picked the Steelers to win the Super Bowl preseason and they blew it for me. I picked the Jaguars, so don't worry about that. I had the Jaguars playing the Eagles in the Super Bowl. And I also called that Patrick Mahomes would be a bust, so that was another thing that was wrong. Dang, what happened with Mavericks Pelicans? Anthony Davis, 3? Nope. Hold on, what happened with this Pelicans game? Oh dang. Pelicans down 3? What happened here? Nope. Dang. Alright, Eli is far worse than Ryan. I think you're definitely right there. If you're talking about Matt Ryan, you should release the unreleased footage of you raging with orate. Oh, that was you saw that, didn't you? That was so bad. That was so bad. Only expert gamer knows what I'm talking about. That was so bad. That was so bad. I usually pick a team to not win the game last year because okay. My Orlando Magic are the Cleveland Browns. Okay. No, you don't want to see the unreleased footage. It's okay. I'll essentially tell you what happened, okay? Since you guys are gonna ask. You guys remember the Texas A&M Oregon game, the Texas A&M Oregon thing? So me and Tyler originally filmed. We originally filmed Alabama versus Oregon. He was Alabama, I was Oregon. And he was up like 21-13 going into the half, and I had ball getting out of half, so I just had to make sure it was a one possession game. And he lobs one down to the end zone, and his dude's not even looking at the ball. The ball ends up being like 15 yards short, but his dude turns around with not even looking at the ball, catches it, and goes around my entire defense to score. I threw the controller so hard, and I was like, keep him out! I got so mad. I literally got so upset. So that's essentially what happened in a nutshell. Nets versus Hornets overtime. Oh, Tony Parker, 3. Nope. A. Dang, double overtime. They're doing highlights from Hornets and Nets. 10 seconds. Oh, they stole it. Hold on, wait a minute. What's this chaos that happened? Wow, the Nets are 9-1 since December 7th. Alright, guys, I think I'll end the stream. I gotta get some sleep. 3 more bowl games tomorrow. It's gonna be, I think it's Duke and Temple, Wisconsin, and Miami, and then what's the last one? Ah, shoot, what's the last game? Oh, Baylor and Vanderbilt. That's the last one, the Texas Bowl. Okay. Oh, Raptors and Heat. That's Waterboy. That's your team. Um, why did the Heat change their jerseys to like pink and like light blue? That's like so ugly. Anyway, all right, guys. I'll see ya. Hope you guys.